स्ट्रीम पर brought to you by Daffer News as always दोस्तों क्या हालचाल if you can hear me drop a high drop a like hit that like button जितना भी आप लोग like button दबाएंगे उतनी वीडियो की रीच बढ़ने वाली है दोस्तों रीच की बात करें तो भैया इंडियन टीम कहां से कहां पहुंचेगी इस वर्ल्ड कप में ये देखना बनता है बट द वे दैट दिस इंडियन टीम दोस्तों let me let me just start off by saying what a win to keep Australia on that track to 200, to chase 200, to set yourselves up to chase 200. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है दोस्तों लेकिन उसके बाद जब आप 3 विकेट गवाते हो और वो है ईशान किशन रोहित शर्मा और श्रेयस अय्यर तीनों इंडिया के पहले 3 बल्लेबाज दोस्तों डक पे आउट हो गए 2 runs, 3 wickets against Australia. Mitchell Stark swinging the ball. Josh Hazelwood hitting it on a dime, getting the ball to move, getting it to bounce. In tough, tricky conditions, अचानक 200 रन का टारगेट दोस्तों 275 280 लग रहा था जब ऑस्ट्रेलिया के तेज गेंदबाज इनके ओपनिंग बॉलर्स मिचेल स्टार्क the left arm master 50 wickets now in world cups and Josh Hazelwood one of the finest bowlers in one day cricket इन दोनों ने मिलकर इंडिया की हालत बहुत बहुत खराब करी दोस्तों कब आपने पिछले पता नहीं 1 साल 2 साल कब आपने इंडियन टीम को 2 रन पे 3 विकेट के नुकसान पे देखा है इट्स बिन अ लॉन्ग टाइम अ वेरी वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम लाइक आई सेड अचानक 200 का टारगेट 275 280 लग रहा था लेकिन the man who I tipped before this World Cup for at least 450 runs, Virat Kohli. This is why Virat Kohli has for so many years, dosto, been the master of the one-day chase. In tough situations, yes, he was dropped on 12 by Mitchell Marsh. I mean, विराट कोहली को कौन ड्रॉप करता है आप विराट कोहली को ड्रॉप करोगे तो भैया आप पछताओगे एंड बियॉन्ड दैट लैप्स इन कंसंट्रेशन व्हेन ही वाज 12 and he was dropped by Mitchell Marsh running in perhaps Mitchell Marsh and Alex Carey might have collided जो भी अब तो इतिहास छोड़ो it's finished Virat Kohli getting that 86 putting on a massive partnership this partnership दोस्तों अगर इंडिया यहां से कहीं दूर जाके वर्ल्ड कप जीत जाएगी व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दूर बिकॉज़ अभी 8 मैच बाकी है अलग कंडीशंस आपको चेन्नई जैसे कंडीशंस किसी और वेन्यू में दोस्तों नहीं देखने को मिलेंगे बट फॉर दीज टू बैट्समैन इंडियाज बेस्ट नंबर 3 India's best number 5 for these two to come together once again just like they did a few weeks ago in the Asia Cup against Pakistan but against a much better bowling in much trickier conditions to come together and put on that partnership to shun out the noise to block Australia out ये काबिल तारीफ partnership थी दोस्तों outstanding partnership Rahul getting his third, fourth outstanding inning since he came back a few months ago. He's now back. Virat Kohli has reminded anyone what he does. As good as these two were, मैं यहाँ पे नाम लेना चाहूंगा 3 स्पिनर्स के. अगर आपको ऐसी tough turning slow and low dry conditions में गेम खेलना पड़ेगा, there is no better trio going around right now in this World Cup than Kuldeep Yadav, Ravindra Jadeja, and Ravi Chandran Ashwin. Ravichandran Ashwin, a man who for 6 years only played 4 one-day matches, who after the 2017 ICC Champions Trophy was told categorically कि भाई आप हमारे वनडे वर्ल्ड कप प्लान्स में नहीं आते कैसे इस इंसान ने आउट ऑफ द ब्लू एक वापसी करी 19 महीने के बाद एंड नाउ in conditions he knows very, very well, he starts putting the doubts into the minds of Australia players. I've said many, many times on this live stream in many, many videos, I have no issue with Ashwin, the bowler. Ashwin is a master of conditions. He's one of India's all-time greatest spinners across formats. How he came back, how this team did not understand कि अश्विन की अहमियत क्या है ये वही अश्विन है दोस्तों जो लगातार 6 टेस्ट मैच इंग्लैंड में इंडियन टीम पहले विराट कोहली रवि शास्त्री उसके बाद रोहित शर्मा और राहुल द्रविड़ इन्होंने मिलकर अश्विन को बाहर किया उसी टीम ने अश्विन को 6 साल में 4 one-day match खिलाए this is why I said the moment Ashwin came back I said what is going on why are you bringing back a player who's not played in ODI for 19 months somewhere in the team I don't know whether it's Agarkar whether it's Dravid whether it's Rohit Sharma they were not on the page clearly because had Ashwin been part of their plans from the day one he would have played a lot more matches how he came back for 3 matches just before the World Cup still amazes me. But on the day, his first over, the ball jump spits, it puts doubts in the mind of Australian batsmen. और उसके बाद क्या किया कुलदीप यादव 2 विकेट रविंद्र जडेजा he takes wickets if in these conditions you have to count on not 2 but 3 spinners then Jadeja Kuldeep और अश्विन इनसे बेहतर कोई तिगड़ी इस पूरे वर्ल्ड कप में नहीं है। और इन्हीं के चलते, इन्हीं की परफॉर्मेंस की बदौलत India was able to set themselves a target of 200. So on the one hand, you lose a tough toss. Rahul Dravid के चेहरे पे दिखाई दिया how frustrated he was at losing the toss. But on that track, a tough track. I don't think, like I said, you're not going to see these tracks across any other World Cup match. Not the Kotla, not Lucknow, not Pune, not Eden Gardens, not Dharamshala. It's a tricky track that caught both teams by surprise. But on that track, a relay Chennai surface. Full credit to India's three fast bowlers and then KL Rahul and Virat Kohli for an outstanding partnership to start off a home World Cup, which many of you, myself included, have been saying it's India's World Cup to lose. To do that on a tricky surface and 2 for 3 दोस्तों सबसे बड़ी बात 2 for 3 के बाद विराट कोहली और केएल राहुल का partnership, it might just be the win. In fact, it should be the win that ignites India's World Cup campaign. Tricky, tough match, far from easy, but to get out of jail against this Australian team, I think अब जो भी टीम जो भी कंडीशन का सामना इस इंडियन टीम को करना पड़ेगा. I believe they're fully on track now to win this World Cup. I said before, बहुत बहुत बार इस चैनल पर इन लाइव स्ट्रीम पर कि इंडिया एक आंख बंद करके सेमीफाइनल्स तक पहुंचेगी. But a massive hurdle to start off. It would not be the first World Cup that India has started off by losing to Australia. But यहाँ पे in tough conditions, इनको हराकर, this is a massive win. It's a statement win. And now, if people had any doubts about India's capabilities, I've been saying for the last 10 months, India are next to unbeatable in home conditions in ODIs. And once again, they've underlined that fact. Stick around, it's going to be a roller coaster World Cup. पिछले 3 दिन 4 मैच में जो भी हुआ कुछ भी हो सकता है. But now officially, the World Cup is truly well and underway after India's emphatic 6 wicket win over Australia. चलिए, let's take some questions now. Let me open up the live stream. बहुत बहुत सवाल मैं देख सकता हूँ आ चुके हैं. I have to quickly hop off in 20 minutes. I've got to write an article also. Let's get into the comments. Oh, बाप रे बाप, बहुत 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 यहाँ comments आ चुके हैं. Tibetan Nomad, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Excellent bowling, batting didn't disappoint us. Bilkul, bilkul. Another super chat. Crick Maniac, my friend from Malaysia. This win was really necessary. First game of World Cup, and it sets the tone, confidence, morale of the entire team for the rest of the tournament. Any words of praise are not enough for KL Rahul. बिल्कुल सही कहा आप दोनों ने. A wonder पूछ रहे आप चेन्नई नहीं गए. शायद आप बहुत वंडर कर रहे थे पिछले 4 दिन में जब मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया अलग अलग लाइव स्ट्रीम्स पर कि क्यों मैं चेन्नई कोलकाता धर्मशाला और लखनऊ नहीं जा रहा हूं. I've been saying on the last 4 live streams which matches I'm doing. I guess you missed it. कोई गल नहीं. No matter what, another super chat. क्या बात है? Bye. $5. Love you, love you. Going into Asia Cup, we didn't know the playing 11 very formidable order today. They mean it's a long way to go. Exactly, it's a long way to go because अभी 8 match बाकी है. But like I said, this was an amazing emphatic win from this team. Kiran Bhandari, a regular viewer. When I checked scores on CricBuzz, I was shocked to see 2 for 3. Glad Kohli and KL came to rescue. They played so maturely and with patience. All spinner disappointed paces did the job. Bilkul, Adam Zampa had a very poor day. Glenn Maxwell proved very tough to score off, but he didn't get wickets. KL showed his class and Virat as usual chase smashed. Bilkul, what an innings from Virat Kohli. Outstanding. Bas Gill jaldi. Bilkul Gill होते तो भाई गिल ये मैच खत्म करते हैं. जिस इंसान ने भी कहा था ईशान किशन से कि भाई जाके मिचेल स्टार्क पे चढ़ो ऐसी वाहियात शॉट करो उसको एक कान के पीछे लगाना चाहिए. What is Ishan Kishan doing? He's only playing this match because someone is injured. He only came back into India's World Cup plans because Rishabh Pant is injured. You are living on borrowed time, my friend. You are a replacement player. You should have seen out Mitchell Stark. You played such a wild shot. First ball, golden duck. A lot for Ishan Kishan to atone for. Of course, when India wins, but Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer need to be given a solid dressing down. Kishle Kumar, even after dropped, he committed same mistake on short balls. He was struck on helmet. Yes, it was a very tough passage. Virat Kohli was dropped on 12, but when you drop someone like Virat Kohli, you're going to pay. Ashutosh Bajpai keh rahe hain, KL and Virat have shown true character, absolutely. And in the end, we won comprehensively. Bilkul, 6 wickets is massive. Virat comes best against Aussies and Pakistan. Bilkul, incredible work from Jadeja, Kuldeep and Bumrah. Bilkul. Well, I just said Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer should be really pulled up for playing atrocious shots. जय भाई पांड्या ने आज फिर गाली खाने वाला काम किया है 6 मारकर. I know, मेरे मन में ऐसे भी ख्याल आए थे. Just 1 year ago, it looked like Kohli forgot to bat. He looked so helpless, almost like a tail ender. not that bad, but I get your point. But yes, he's come back outstandingly. Ishan Kishan played the. Ishan Kishan should be really एक कंटाप. आप क्या कर रहे हो? You think Shubman Gill would play the shot? भाई मिचेल स्टार्क है ऑल टाइम ग्रेट लेफ्ट आर्म पेसर वर्ल्ड कप में 50 विकेट ले चुके हो और आप ये खेल रहे हो भाई टारगेट 20 रन नहीं था आपको सेंसिबली खेलना चाहिए था आप एक रिजर्व प्लेयर हो आपको रोहित शर्मा को सपोर्ट देना चाहिए और आपने ऐसी गेंद पे ऐसी शॉट खेला वेरी वेरी शॉकिंग. Yes, Ankur, happy for KL. He played, he struggled a lot. It shows that the best team is the one who adapts and this is why I've been saying for last 10 months. बहुत लोग कहते हैं कि यार इसको बाहर करो. I have no issue with KL Rahul, the one day player. Forget the test player, forget T20s. In one days, there's a reason he has such outstanding stats at number 5. And once again, from his comeback knock against Pakistan to now, he showed why this team waited so long for KL Rahul. Man of the match, 97 not out, and even better innings in his comeback 100 against Pakistan. Yes, Anup, CSK boys played well. Jaddu, Ash, and Hazelwood. Correct, sahi baat hai. Kohli deserved the MOM. It was his presence on the crease that kept us believing. It did, no doubt. But, KL Rahul was not dropped. He was actually a bit more aggressive around Kohli. And sabse badi baat, he finished the job. It's those that finish the job that get remembered most, isn't it, my friend Shubhadeep? विराट ऑलवेज डिलीवर्स बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही कहा कोहली इसकी उसे देख के चेस होता है बिल्कुल कोहली इज अ मास्टर ऑफ द चेस struck on the helmet played and missed a lot inside edge dropped on 12 but the point is he got 86 fantastic runs बहुत बहुत बड़ा मैच था दोस्तों ये इस टीम के लिए I miss Gill I do miss Gill Gill probably would have played a match winning knock because Gill is a very sensible player नहीं हुआ but imagine दोस्तों first 3 wickets for Ducks just 2 runs on the board for 3 wickets, chasing 200. Outstanding partnership between Virat Kohli and KL Rahul. A really a big day for many fans. 8-10 महीने से जो हम लोग कंप्लेन कर रहे हैं जो हम परेशान हो चुके हैं कि यार 11 क्या होगी ये क्या होगी at least we've got positive in the last couple of weeks. India beat Pakistan. India won the Asia Cup and now they've beaten Australia in let's face it right I said in today's preview in the morning मैंने कहा भाई कितने वन साइडेड बोरिंग मैच हो चुके हैं ये वन साइडेड नहीं लेकिन इस मैच में भाई साहब मजा आया दिस वाज द मैच द वर्ल्ड कप नीडेड वी ऑल न्यू कि विदाउट एनी disrespect to other teams के भाई वर्ल्ड कप आज 8 अक्टूबर को शुरू होगा for all practical purposes and we saw it ना outstanding job from Virat Kohli and KL Rahul and like I said full marks to Bumrah to Ashwin to Jadeja what a spell he bowled 2 spells कुलदीप यादव बहुत 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 काबिल तारीफ ये परफॉर्मेंस थी करोड़पति क्रिकेटर को भी डेंगू होता है क्या कहाँ सोते हैं यार बकवास मत कर यार डेंगू क्या पूछ के आता है कुछ भी आई थिंक यू लॉस्ट द प्लॉट आई वंडर यू नॉर्मली आस्क सम गुड क्वेश्चंस आज तो जो ऐसे वाहियात सवाल मत करो यार डेंगू जिसको आना है कहाँ से आ सकता है यार कुछ भी ओके लेट्स टेक सम मोर क्वेश्चन आई मिस ओ भाई स्टॉप पे तो बहुत भी और क्वेश्चन है भैया I think oh too many questions I've lost let me stick to it Shreyans कह रहे हैं Gill coming in would make this lineup बिल्कुल Ishan Kishan doesn't deserve to play Gill is the best opener in one day cricket going around today the brand of cricket teams like South Africa is playing Sky in for Iyer I mean unless Iyer fails in the next 3 matches but look just like KL Rahul Iyer occupies a lot of faith in this team and rightly so एक खराब शॉट के बाद उनको ड्रॉप तो नहीं करेंगे plus Sky bats at 6 you cannot bat someone who bats at 6 at number 4 स्मिथ लाबुशेन ओडीआई स्पिनर गुड बेटर नहीं है स्मिथ लाबुशेन ओडीआई स्पिनर पता नहीं वीरेंद्र भाई आप क्या कहना चाह रहे हो गुड बेटर नहीं है नो सिंगल नो फोर शायद आप कह रहे हैं कि स्पिनर के सामने वो आज चल नहीं पाए उन्होंने कुछ चौके चक्के नहीं लगाए कोई बात नहीं है ये बहुत बहुत डिफिकल्ट पिच थी और सामने जब 3 महान स्पिनर्स हैं तो मुश्किल होगा गुड फील्डिंग oh great fielding why do you think Aussies delayed Zampa? I'll tell you why. Because you saw in that dead rubber third match at Rajkot, when Virat Kohli came back after 2 matches, he was totally unable to dominate Glenn Maxwell. Glenn Maxwell को कुछ हद से ज्यादा सम्मान दिया विराट कोहली ने उस मैच में and that is I've said before and don't mind me you have to call things as they are it was Virat Kohli's inability to take on Maxwell in that match which actually turned the match towards and Maxwell got 4 wickets so I get Virat Kohli struggles against off spinners he's more confident against leg spinners so I'm totally on board when Pat Cummins bowled Glenn Maxwell in fact it was a very good move Pat had shoulder down since 30th over Is he just a one-plan captain? No, I don't think he's a very shrewd captain. But again, when you only have 200 on the board, and and Virat Kohli and Rahul are batting like that, also by the 30th over, we knew कि अब मैच कहाँ जा रहा है तो कोई बात नहीं. जय भाई आज सभी बॉलर का योगदान था बिल्कुल 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 बिल्कुल. Kiran Murari, Ash, Jadeja, Kuldeep is a great spin trio. Bilkul, great spin trio. How they got to this natija, it still alarms me. But on the day, outstanding. But I don't think they'll play too many matches together because this was a rare turning track. You're not going to get such tracks to the World Cup. Navjot Padigare, what a game. Bilkul. Should we play Sky at 6 and promote Jaddu? No, no. I think you asked this question earlier also. Someone asked this question. Why Jadeju, sorry. Jadeja is India's weak link in the batting this year. He's striking at around 62 for the year. He's not the batsman we want anymore. Setting him at 4 makes absolute. I've said it before. Do not change the top 6 at all. Yes, Aranjay, such a poor shot. I've already hauled him over the coals on this live stream. Seema Haider कह रही है good यार बिल्कुल. Nishant कह रहे हैं SA was not in anyone's list of last four, but their campaign has begun. बिल्कुल, we discussed this in the morning show. Outstanding, but I will reserve my prediction on them yet. Nomad Tibet, Jule, thank you, my friend, for the super chat. England and Australia, they both lost their first game. Now they're going to be unstoppable. Australia and England are the very dangerous teams. So I'm not going to write off any of these teams on the basis of one match, especially England, given their depth. The beginning of 2 to 3 reminded me so much of the 2000. Yes, it did, didn't it, Shubhajit? That final, it was very satisfying. Any concern you think we should check before India versus Pak? नहीं धवल आई थिंक सब ठीक है बस शुभमन गिल आ जाए क्योंकि अहमदाबाद सरफेस पर इनसे बेहतर कोई बल्लेबाज नहीं है आई थिंक ही शुड बी फिट बाय दैट टाइम इल बी गुड नो वरीज हु शुड प्ले एट 4 भाई यार डोंट माइंड लेकिन आप लोग को सूर्य कुमार यादव के वनडे करियर में ऐसे देख के क्या लगता है कि बंदा नंबर 4 पे खेल सकता है सूर्य कुमार यादव इफ ही प्लेज अ वनडे मैच only plays when someone is injured and he only bats at 6. Look at that match when he got 77. If Surya Kumar Yadav is having to face more than 12 to 15 overs, it's very problematic. Unko T20 batting template इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. He's not a number 4. This team has given him so many chances at number 4. You cannot, and I'm saying on one bad match, you cannot be talking about replacing Iyer. Look at what Iyer's done in the last 2 years. Surya Kumar Yadav has done all of 3 things in 29 matches, and we all know कि वो सिर्फ फिनिशर है. नंबर 4 पे जब इनको भेजा गया था ऑस्ट्रेलिया के सामने इस साल तो बंदे ने भाई कितने ही गॉट 4 ducks in a row batting at 4 or 5. Please let Surya Kumar Yadav bat at number 6. Do not think of batting at number 4. It will be the disaster decision of the World Cup. South Africa versus Australia and Lucknow on 12th. Yes, absolutely. Sir, Zampa in past has. बिल्कुल, I said this on a couple of WhatsApp groups. Adam Zampa का record वनडे में इंडिया के सामने और खासकर इंडिया के अंदर वनडेज में it's a very good record. But today I don't know what it was. He looked very off. अगर ये आज अपने अपने लेवल से अपने स्टेटस के बल पे बॉलिंग डालते he could have had India in trouble. But you can say यार the way Kohli and Rahul are batting, Adam Zampa भी कुछ नहीं कर पाते. अहमदाबाद में शार्दुल या अश्विन खेलेगा वर्सेस पाकिस्तान इट डिपेंड्स अजीज ऑन द ट्रैक इट्स अ प्रीटी फ्लैट विकेट थोड़ी उछाल है वहां पे आई डोंट थिंक यू नीड 3 स्पिनर्स आप 3 स्पिनर्स अगर इंडिया की टीम के बारे में बात करें आप 3 स्पिनर्स तब खिलाओगे जब आपको चेन्नई वाली वेरिएबल बाउंस ब्लैक सोयल और स्लो एंड लो विकेट्स मिलेंगे कोटला इज कोटला क्या कोटला इट वाज नाउ इट्स कॉल्ड द अरुण जेटली स्टेडियम the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi is traditionally been somewhat like the wicket we saw today in Chennai, but this is a very new wicket. Yesterday's match, 428 runs were scored in one innings and 754 runs in the match. इससे पहले तकरीबन 40 साल में 38-40 years of one days being played at the Kotla, only twice had 300 ever been scored. So yesterday's match between Sri Lanka and South Africa, it was a bit of a anomaly. That kind of track, it's not 3 दिन बाद इंडिया वहां खेल रही है 3 दिन में वो पिच चेंज नहीं होगा वहां भी पाटा विकेट है छोटे बाउंड्रीज है you might be tempted now because the 3 spinners have done so well to continue playing 3 spinners but it could backfire because that is going to be a very flat wicket at the Kotla so flat that yesterday's match got 754 runs so आप 3 spinners आंख बंद करके तब खिला सकते हो जब आपको पूरी तरह से मालूम है कि ट्रैक से स्पिनर्स को सहायता मिलेगी, अगर नहीं मिलेगी यू मे वांट टू गो बैक टू वन सीमर, जस्ट माय गट फीलिंग. गुड इवनिंग राहुल. Is it just me or top teams missing off spinners? Top teams are missing off spinners. Bhai, strong bowling is required to win this World Cup. Batting quality is equivalent of many teams on the side. Bilkul. India have a good bowling attack. Australia have a very good bowling attack. New Zealand, once Ferguson and Saudi get fit, they've got a very good World Cup attack. So, yes, the tournament will be won by the team that bats and bowls the best. You don't think India should have won this match before 35th over? No man, it's very very tricky. One more wicket और आपके पीछे कौन है? जड्डू की आजकल बैटिंग तो virtually non-existent है. Nothing. There's zero complaints about India's chase. Nobody who cares about Indian cricket can ask a question about India's batting कि ऐसा क्यों नहीं हुआ, ऐसा क्यों नहीं हुआ. भाई 2 रन पे 3 विकेट थे भाई. इनमें से एक आउट होता ना तो मुझे हार्दिक पांड्या और जडेजा पे बिल्कुल भरोसा नहीं है भाई. I don't think Ash will play in Delhi. I also don't feel, and it's okay because it's a horses for courses policy, right? Do you think Indian batters going to need to combat initial movement? Also, Cam Green should be replaced. Well, Cam Green only played this match because Stoinis is not fit, so nothing to worry about there. Look, Indian batsmen against initial movement. Yeah, I mean, don't play shots like moronic shots like Shreyas Iyer and Ishan Kishan played. You know, Rohit Sharma got a good ball. What in the world was Ishan Kishan thinking? Did the team management tell him कि भाई मार्क मिचेल स्टार्क को मारो? भाई 8 साल पहले एमसीजी में वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल में वहां पे था. तीसरी गेंद पे ब्रेंडन मकलम जैसे दिग्गज प्लेयर उन्होंने मिचेल स्टार्क को ठोकने की कोशिश में अपना विकेट दिया. और यहाँ हम ईशान किशन के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. ये जमीन आसमान फर्क है यार मकलम और ईशान किशन में. आई डोंट नो व्हाट, मे बी द रश ऑफ ब्लड, बट पहली बॉल आप ऐसे शॉट खेलते हो. It really set India's chase on the rocks. Hello from Sacramento. Hello from Noida, my friend. Shami as Shardul as fourth bowler. Ideally, you would want Shami, but like I've been saying, India are not going to play 4 specialist bowlers because they cannot bat. आज के मैच में अगर ये चेस फंस जाता तो मुझे कुलदीप, अश्विन, बुमराह, सिराज, मुझे उन पे कोई भरोसा नहीं अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया इन अ प्रेशर सिचुएशन. ऊपर से आप अगर आप शामी को खिलाओगे तो यू लूज अ बैट्समैन. That said, I have to admit, we have to all agree कि आजकल शार्दुल ठाकुर उस एक डिपार्टमेंट में नहीं चल रहे हैं जिनकी बदौलत उनको चुना गया, और वो है बैटिंग. You're playing as an all-rounder, and frankly, your batting has been very, very poor of late. Nishant, I've discussed the Shikhar Dhawan issue so many times. It's so obvious why he's not playing. I'm not going back there. अब कोहली और राहुल के रोज ओडोमॉस लगाने की जिम्मेदारी जय शाह की है. बिल्कुल सही है यार. Chetan Singh Gohil. What happened to the top three? Extremely good bowling. Mitchell Stark is arguably one of the greatest left-arm pacers in the world after Wasim Akram. He's got 50 World Cup wickets. Ishan Kishan played a shit shot, right? I mean, I've been saying that for the last 20 minutes. Ishan Kishan played a shit shot. Shreyas Iyer played a shit shot. So two top-class new ball bowlers and two shit shots. It's that simple. Dosto Tali, I've got an article to write. I've got a video to record for tomorrow. Love you all. Thank you. It's been outstanding talking to you both in the afternoon on the live preview and now in the live match review. Have a great Sunday evening. Go get some rest. Go celebrate, yaar. India have beaten Australia. मैं आपसे कल मिलूंगा with another preview video for tomorrow's match. और परसों, when I'm at the Kotla or the Arun Jaitley Stadium, I will live stream a preview of India versus Afghanistan. Love you all. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all the questions. अगर किसी को बुरा लगा माफी चाहूंगा, बट आप लोग ऐसे सवाल पूछते हो कि कभी कभी मुझे सीधे मुंह पे जवाब देना पड़ता है. Love you all. Have a great Sunday and a great week ahead. Take care. Jai Hind.